Hello, one and all, this is WellArmedWithTacos. Welcome back to Let's Play Dungeons of Dredmor. When we last left off, something interesting actually changed, unlike the rest of these videos that are usually pretty consistent. Now, the entire art of war for our character has changed because we decided to touch a statue dedicated to the Diggle god of death. It has given us many great boons, but some severe penalties, including reducing our ability to see, which we will probably survive. I just stepped into that. But more importantly, it has almost completely removed our ability to regenerate health, and entirely ruined our ability to regenerate mana. We now have to hold booze items to gain any chance of getting our mana back, and we have to be a lot more careful with our food to make sure we hold on to food items so that we can heal that way as well. Because we do not regenerate very quickly on our own. We still do, but very, very slowly. Somewhere, and by somewhere I mean right there, a vile monster is taking control of the dungeon. And I'm looking at the teleportation pads right now, and basically nothing will really help. If I can get over there, it'll be a small step closer. That is still a small step closer. Do I have stuff to sell? A little bit. We do heal. It is just very slow. So we do have to be very, very careful about how we take on fights now. We have a chance. I don't know if it's being hit or otherwise. Notice right now we're not even healing. It's some of my buffs that cause me to heal all. No, I actually am healing, just slowly. Apparently it's being hit, but I can create this poisonous cloud here. It does not hurt me because the very ability given to me by the Diggle statue has made me immune to the effect with resistances. So it will not harm me, and will potentially harm my enemies, but that's not really the concern here. The concern is the lack of health regen, and also the lack of mana regen. Although my mana has increased from 75, but I don't know exactly why. We just need to be very, very careful about our inventory now, more so than we've ever been before. We need to keep booze items, at least a couple of stocks, and then I also need to sneeze. Hold on. I love the ability to pause this microphone on command. Anyways, we need to be careful about our health items and our booze items. I keep saying that over and over, but it keeps remaining to be true. Right. Let us tithe over here. Not what I wanted to click. Have a gift of 225 Lutefisk. I have tithed 366 pieces. Booze. We're going to hold on to that. It's a stack of 28. We're going to hold on to that cheese, and we're going to kill this fish. I believe that given my character's strength and attributes, the fact that I'm extremely defensive, I'm hard to hit, and I have a lot of resistances to things, I believe the combination of all these effects means I can just about ignore the negative penalties brought on by this curse. Call it a curse. It's only partially a curse. But I believe I can survive it. And not only survive it, if I play my cards right, it will prove to be much more of a boon than it is a curse. Because those resistances are very nice. Those damage bonuses are very nice. I trade some eyesight, but I'm working on improving that. It basically neutralized the scarf that I received. And the negative hit to our mana isn't a big deal. The biggest one is the health, and as long as I can play intelligently and remember that, and not play in the same manner that I've been playing before, where I just kind of rush into everything, hoping, like, expecting my health to heal itself. As long as I don't play with that kind of attitude. See, like, even then, I just sculled a piece of food that I could have just eaten right now. Normally, I wouldn't need to, because with just a fraction of a thought, I mean, not really a thought, but the minor passage of time, I would simply heal off that wound. But now, these are things I actually have to consider in a much deeper way. And that acid did a number on me. To the point where the game is scolding me to eat something. Where was that omelet I picked up? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. I forgot I had 2 stacks of omelets here on the bar. Let us eat something small. I guess that one. I should eat the cheese round. Now we have to kind of wander around. Actually, I'll have plenty of time to eat the cheese round. Because I don't heal automatically. Not very quickly, at least. So when my health gets low like this, I really do just need to eat. I'm probably going to start picking up more food items. Even the ones that are small. Because at this point, I kind of need all of it. I'm about to level, which means when I do, I will fully heal. So I'm not too concerned at staying at full health. And like I said, most things don't harm me. It really, like there, it really was just that acid trap that did a number to me. But I really think that if I play this smartly, I can get benefit from this. A very large, considerable benefit from this. But I have to play it that way. I cannot play the way I played before. Those days are gone. Pick up that. I don't think we're gonna finish this floor in these 2 videos. I don't think so. Oh, you. I need that. There's a bunch of deaths here now. Let's stun the one who's the big boss. Now they're gonna run. Didn't have very much to run though, and for our reward we gain a level up. The balls are inert. And we also gain that item. I believe we're just going into Emomancy now. Where are we? I thought we were going into Emomancy, or was I going this way? Oh shoot, I was going that way, wasn't I? I can't back out of that, can I? Oh shoot. Well, I'm not going to get to the rate of counter-sealing now. Counter-spelling. Shoot. The Deathly Skull of Death. We'll hold on to it. I'm still gaining experience, but the odds of me getting to that ability just became very, very slim. Right, let's kill this fish. I will actually simply hold on to the bread for now. And a carnelian. And we are done going this route. I'm really upset that I picked that. There's no respecking. Shoot. That's a bit of a buzzkill, but we'll live. I got all the abilities I really wanted at this point anyways. I'm not a magic using character. Even though I have a fairly decent health magic pool. It's just all the negative penalties I've taken to my mana regen because of the heavy armor I wear is just so terrible for any kind of magic use. Sniffle. That is one thing that I can really say I have not really ever been able to enjoy or thoroughly explore in this game. I have never been able to run a character who basically just does everything with magic. Like the magic trees are their primary source of damage. I've never been able to run a character like that in this game and have it be successful. Every time I've tried it, it's one of those characters who dies early on. I wish we could get rid of this, so I wouldn't have to worry about it. We're stuck with it now until we run it. We can get rid of it by dropping it for another god. You can just change buffs. That is a thing you can do. There are certain ones that I would take over this one. I don't remember what they all do, but if I get one that is more suiting for the kind of playstyle I'm going with this character, I would switch. Absolutely. Like if I run into, like I said, like the Dickel God of War, I'm pretty much just gonna switch without like a second thought about it. Watching my health. I know I'm gonna be attacked on the other end here by a Megadeth. Let's get rid of him, so I'll be getting hit from one angle until the bee comes around, but their AI has trouble doing that anyways. The cloud just killed her dead. Some loot fisk, some gold. I will hold on to that. I really only use the mana to draw things out. Ah, shoot. Alright, let's go ahead and step on that and just deal with the consequences. Where is a shop in comparison to where I'm at? Where am I at? I'm right there. Okay. Shop isn't too far off. Just up here, actually. I need to learn how to make food vending machines from those so I can start getting some increased food gains. Let us sell some junk, shall we? That is a mace. It's got really good damage. 40! Holy crap! Woo! Okay, I don't use maces. Sell that. I don't know why I didn't turn that into fish. Now let's quickly visit the pocket dimension to drop off all this stuff I'm carrying. And that's another thing I can do. I can, like, once I get this place organized, if I ever get this place organized, if is good. If I ever get this place organized, I could drop food off here as well. You can't eat it in the pocket dimension, but you can totally store it here. Like, I could store stacks of the weaker food that I just find, so that if I ever just need, like, if I'm ever feeling that I need to come in here and get some food, I can do that. But currently, as it stands, the idea of being able to cram anything more in this place than I've crammed already is so not going to happen. This place is crammed as all get out. And it's my fault. It absolutely is my fault. And I really want to clean this place out. I want to store this somewhere. I don't know if I have a spot for it. Yeah, something has to go. Basically, at this point, I can reliably get rid of all the rest of this stuff. Like, most of these parts here. There's a possibility that I'm going to need them for recipes, but it's becoming less and less likely. So let's grab something. Let's grab the astrologer's hat and set this down. And we know that that's there. The other thing I really need to do is I really need to engrave my equipment because I have all this skill. It's really just something I should do. As a matter of fact, let's do that. Let's do that while we're here. Let's do that now. So we're going to go into crafting. We're going to go into smithing. And we're going to go into encrusting. And I believe my inventory will tell me what items are encrusted. I think that one is encrusted. Yeah, no, this one is encrusted. It is encrusted with that stuff. It's studded. I think this might be the only thing that's encrusted, because that one says it's encrusted. Everything says it's studded. Yeah. Okay, so assuming that is the only piece that is encrusted, let's start encrusting. So I don't need ingredients at this point, but I do want to look and see what we have. So, just kind of look at the damage. That one costs 8. I'm really only putting one thing on an item. It transforms the flesh of your enemies into gold. I don't need the money. That cuts my resistance. So I think we might just go with that. Do I have plenty of that stuff? I do. Bit of an autosave there. So let's pick up those sapphires. And let's pick up these potions. And let us put our weapon... That's not the one I wanted to move, but that works. Let us put the staff, I believe it says of moaning, or no, of Morave into it. And we will encrust. And now it has that damage. And we know not to keep pressing it because it doesn't make a noise. Excellent. My damage has just gone up. Where are the rest of my Hyperbeam potions? There they are. I guess the inventory held on to all of them, since I must have had one in the inventory already. Not a big deal. Now let's go back to crafting. So we have our weapon enchanted, so we can go down to armory stuff. Because I don't think this one is. I think the helmet is, because it says encrusted. And this one it says encrusted too. Okay, so it's definitely the rest of this stuff. I must know more than this. Okay, I do. So that one will slow me down, but give me some armor bonuses. That one reduces that. I could kind of take penalties to both of those and come out okay. And I don't have any resistance to... No, I don't have any resistance to that at all. What else do we have? Plating, stealing. There's negative resistance to that. That one's really good, but it requires 3 diamonds. How many diamonds do I have? I have... Where are the diamonds? I know I have a few. There we are. I have 2. So I couldn't even do that. That's not even something I can do. I have 1 bonus to shielding, and it's good. Reduces my dodge chance, but who cares? For 4 of that and 5 of that, that's really good. But why do I have... Oh, that's a critical chance. Still 4 of that is really good. Problem is, it requires these 3 things, which are not the things that I have. That's kind of why I've been hoarding stuff. Well, there was another weapon down there. I could just scroll past those. I don't have any of that stuff. I can make that. What is this? Lubricant. It would increase my nimbleness. I wish I had done that. I didn't even see that. Of course, I wasn't looking at it at the time. That one could be worth doing. And I should have a couple of bottles of ooze. I do have a couple of bottles of ooze. It's not going to tell me how many. There we are, I have 2. But I don't use nimbleness as a stat. So does increasing it really help me in the long run? That's armor absorption. That's really helpful. Because my defense is through the roof, but my armor absorption is not. Okay, so I think we're going to go with this one. So I would need platinum, gold, and silver. Also, I have a ton of gold in my inventory. So, let's grab my platinum, of which I have a ton, and silver, which I actually have a decent ton. So I have all the ingredients necessary to do this. And then I wish to encrust. I don't want to go overboard, just little bonuses here and there. I'd like to put that on my belt, but again, I actually have both of those things, but I don't want to get rid of both of those things since I'm wearing both of those things. I can put it on the gloves. My nimbleness stat is going to go to crap. Then, is that everything? No, I need to enchant my boots. And my pants. That one, please. That'll work. Excellent. I did not notice my pants have a negative eye bonus. And I pretty much have the resources to do this again when something inevitably goes wrong. Let me just put this in here and see what it says for belts. Just that one. Let's see what I can do to boots. Nothing. So we're pretty much done here then. Fair enough. Let's put down our ingredients. And also in the video. Thank you all for watching. This is WellArmedWithTacos signing off. And when we come back, finishing our business here in the pocket dimension. And leaving it. I'll see you all later. Take care and bye-bye.